episode 10. We'll find out in a little bit. Tomorrow's Monday, so we got things we're going to do Monday like we usually do. Go to the diner, and that's about it. Well, that's Outback Truckers today. I'll finish up Outback Truckers today. Ooh, I want some popcorn. Yeah, we're actually on episode 9, okay.
On Outback Truckers, all hell breaks loose for...
I hear you, baby. My Roku's not working. I hate when my Roku moves without permission. I hate when it moves by itself. I gotta reset my Roku again, darn it. Oh, I asked. Okay, I was gonna say. Reset my Roku. Can't get my batteries out. It's supposed to like last forever or something. This Roku. Some popcorn.
On Outback Truckers.
Now.
Cromwell is under heavyweight pressure,
How the f does he not get him?
chasing the clock
We have to be off the road at 4.
on a $2 million mega move.
What was that?
Cattle trucker Belinda Reel is in a mess of trouble
Hopefully don't get covered in
as her high maintenance herd face the force of nature
lifetime. See?
What was that?
and turbos overheating
My head's now spinning.
and overloading,
I'm over the f
fighting to save his freight
That's not good.
from mass destruction.
Oh, God. That's to get a dead straight line.
In Adelaide, South Australia, heavy haulage expert Mark Cromwell knows a thing or two about pressure.
Hero or zero, that's how it works out. If you get there, you're a hero. If you don't, then everyone points the finger at you.
The 43-year-old specialises in hauling massive freight with massive price tags to places beyond the reach of most normal trucks. But over the next 48 hours, Mark faces a whole new level of pressure.
We are under a very strict timeline to get this in and out and off.
He's about to move a giant 48-ton electrical switch room
We build them, load them, deliver them.
across 2 states and through the heart of 2 of Australia's biggest cities.
Big load, it's got very sensitive stuff inside, so you don't want this thing bouncing on the truck.
The slightest problem moving it could ruin months of planning and cost tens of thousands of dollars.
Another 10 mil.
The $2 million building is needed to help run Melbourne's historic tram network.
If it goes right, it's, yeah, you're a pat on the back. If it ever goes wrong, then they just drop a lot of shit.
It's a monumental challenge, even for the best.
If you start seeing me run, you know, think that something's going wrong.
Starting in Adelaide, Mark's epic mission will take him through South Australia and Victoria on the 730-kilometre run into the heart of Melbourne. Before Mark can make the trip,
Go to the shoe shop, get some new shoes.
he needs to be sure his truck's ready for the challenge. A new set of tyres will set him back a cool $8,000.
Wow.
With a tight schedule, he's keen to get the job done quickly.
Shoes up all your loading time. We're going to cross all the way back across town.
On a time-critical job, Mark can't afford any delays.
Like I say, guys, been chat read.
Where Mark's monster freight lies. The 48-ton electrical switch room has been built as 2 separate units.
This is basically one building, but we've had to split it up to get it to fit in to the site that it's going to.
Mark will move the 5-metre wide main building, while second driver Brad hauls the other. The drivers are ready to load, but in the second unit, there's a problem. An air conditioner is still being installed.
We've only had yesterday and today to fit it, and then you've got to rewire it, then commission it, make sure it all works.
While the race is on to install the aircon, Mark must grapple with his own headache. Getting the 34-ton main building onto his 48-wheel trailer.
Yeah, we're to get under there nice and square. Truck drivers have OCD tendencies, and if it's not square, it does your head in if you're driving down the road.
His main worry, the 8 hydraulic jacks supporting the switch room. Hit one of these, and millions of dollars and months of work could come crashing down. And the margin for error?
We're only about 3.6 metres apart, and the trailer's 3.4 metres, so we've only got about 100 mil either side.
With just centimetres to spare, the massive job's barely started. One slip now, and Mark and Brad will be finished.
Oh, yeah, straighten up, man. You just don't want to hit the jack.
We're going to miss that, aren't we? Oh, no.
It's high summer in the wildlands of Australia's tropical northeast. Truckers who dare head up here face an ordeal of heat, dirt and dust.
Because here, on dirt, you've literally gone to hell on earth.
For the last 2 days, 47-year-old Turbo has been fighting a running battle in this land of trucking torment.
It's hot, it's rough, and my truck's falling to pieces.
He's just delivered $200,000 worth of mining vehicles.
That's how another customer happy. Another delivery well done.
Now, he faces a long, hard road home to Brisbane with an empty truck. And in this game, the bottom line is simple. No load means no money.
Every time that wheel doesn't turn, it costs a couple $1,000.
He's desperate to find a load out of the small, remote town of Weipa to pay his $2,000 fuel bill home.
It's going to cost a fortune to run home empty.
But time's against him. Other trucking jobs are lined up at home. If Turbo's laid
Nope.
back, he could lose them and thousands more dollars.
I've got 6
I don't know what you did.
loads from Brisbane to Melbourne that I've got to do.
Turbo's journey began in Gladstone, Queensland, heading up through the Cape York Peninsula to the port of Weipa on the tip of Australia's far north. To get here, Turbo's faced some of the most arid, chewed-up dirt highways in Australia, capable of reducing rigs to ruins.
Getting your load and your rig there in one piece really tests the driver.
Now he faces them all over again, with no load to soften the blow. But from out of nowhere comes good news.
Oh yeah, I got it, I still got the touch.
He's landed a lucrative job. 2 large mobile huts bound for a mine 1,800 kilometres away. Each fragile hut is worth $100,000. They must survive some of the roughest roads in the country.
Go north.
But it's not just the dirt Turbo will have to contend with. This remote tropical frontier is just 1,400 kilometres from the equator.
Stinking hot. It's a wet heat, but you sweat clear. That's right on the fence.
With temperatures passing 40 degrees,
Where?
the 130-kilo trucker must wrestle a 20-ton building onto his truck.
Happy with that, mate?
One hut's on, but suddenly something's wrong. Turbo's in trouble.
My head's now spinning. I'm just about ready to pass out because of the heat.
In the brutal conditions, his body's overheating. He's at risk of getting heat stroke. Left untreated, it can be fatal.
I'm just trying to cool the body, get the body to regulate the temperature again and cool the temperature right off. And it's just,
If he can't cool down quickly, the only loading Turbo will be doing is into an ambulance.
What's happening?
25-year-old Belinda Reel is a natural-born trucker. She's tough, loves her load
I'm hoping to have an early fix.
and her rig.
They won't get in here because you won't perform for them.
As a third-generation livestock trucker, Belinda knows there's no joking when it comes to the job.
I've got probably over 70 ton on hit behind me now that I'm in charge of riding behind me there.
Unstable and unpredictable, livestock are one of the most dangerous loads a trucker can carry.
We ain't just got little padlock, we've got some big padlock here.
Belinda's responsible for dozens of lives.
I feel something's not right back there.
In a rig the weight of a tank. Keeping her truck steady is critical. Rollovers are a constant threat.
I've got weight up the top and it only takes that bit off top. That can pull you. So it's pretty nasty.
Belinda's part of a rare breed.
It's going to be hot.
In Australia, barely a handful of women haul livestock.
Making sure the pins are in and blinds are all hooked up to go.
From the start, it's been a road to remember.
The first time I ever rode was quite scary, especially passing an overside, and I just froze on the spot. It was like, ah, what?
From the small town of Springshire Belinda's about to head through the rural heart of Queensland to the outskirts of Brisbane. She has just 12 hours to deliver 80 head of cattle to a market 800 kilometres away, on dirt, winding back roads, and down a mountain. It's a beast of a challenge, and with heavy rain forecast, one slip could cost Belinda her load
Bit of water around.
and her life. At a cattle farm, Belinda arrives to load her double road train. It's a dangerous time. If any of the 600 kilo plus animals get spooked, they could panic and charge, putting theirs and Belinda's life at risk.
For 70 years, every single day, Disneyland has honored veterans with an American tradition.
It's the most beautiful country in the world.
Disney is dedicated to the ideals and the dreams that have created America. This is where heroes work. This is where veterans are celebrated.
Thank you all. I'm delighted to be here for this happy occasion.
This is Disney.
Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, dependability comes standard.
Sometimes you can get them ones that realise, no, I'm not doing this, and try to come back out.
On cue,
Get in there!
some passengers having second thoughts. Belinda's in luck. The runaway's quickly back on board, but it's refusing to go into its pen. She's got no option but to get in close. It's one trucker versus half a ton of truck. With 70 tons of cattle loaded, Belinda can get underway.
I've got twice the weight behind me now as when I do when I was empty.
Travelling on a narrow dirt track with a load that's constantly moving takes huge skill.
Look after these padlocks to be prepared that there's a lot of other people on the road.
Oncoming traffic is a constant hazard.
Anything can go wrong.
Sudden moves or braking can cause a rollover. Then,
It seems as though we've got a vehicle coming at us.
a car's heading straight for Belinda. The driver's refusing to move over.
Gonna have to go, below.
If they don't make room, a collision could be seconds away.
What are you doing?
What was that?
In Adelaide, Mark Cromwell has hit trouble.
The front wheels touch that jack.
He and second driver Brad have hit a jack supporting a 34-ton piece of a $2 million electrical switchboard.